Welcome back, everybody, to another fabulous episode of the Casual Drink and Play podcast. We're on episode 31. We have usuals. We have Nicole right here.
Hello.
And we got myself, Tim. And today we have a very, very special guest. She does streaming on Twitch. That's all I can say. Lady Mortemx, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
So for people watching this on YouTube, we're doing things a little bit different. This is pre-recorded gameplay of Alien Isolation. So kind of, I guess it's be commentating while trying to hold a conversation and balance some drinking and not not lose track of it. We're doing a lot of juggling and see if this works or not.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, which honestly that would be kind of cool. Follow us on YouTube, our Instagrams.
Like this video.
Yeah, like it, give it a comment.
Do all that fun stuff.
Give it a dislike, that's fine. I really don't care.
I care.
All press is good press.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I just want to start this off. Joe, when I was looking up your YouTube stuff because I was like looking into you.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. We did our homework.
It was like the first 5 videos that came up were all like mortuary videos and like lady dying and like all this stuff, and I was like, what the hell? And then it was like 6 videos down, it was then your channel, and I was like, I think I finally found it.
Yeah. I am not very big on the YouTube scene yet anyway. Shorts have definitely, I guess, taken me places a lot faster than the last year, but yeah, I'm trying to work my way into all things YouTube. We got some more content on the way, thankfully. It's so much easier with the clips and things, though, for sure.
I messed up.
Nicole, what are you doing?
I messed up. I don't know
What
what
are you doing?
I
Oh
don't
no, it's broken.
I broke everything. Hi.
We tried to open that door, but everything said no. We're not
Yeah.
opening this door today.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to lower the volume because everything got super loud on my end, and then
Oh, did it really? Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, and I realize now I don't have audio for the Discord stream either.
Well,
there's no audio in the video.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we
I mean, that
purposely
makes
cut
sense.
it out. Yeah.
Right. Okay, all right, that's fine. That makes more sense now.
Yeah, everything but like you got super loud all of a sudden, and I was like, whoa! So I was like
Oh,
turning it down, and then like I started panicking. Oh goodness.
That is all you.
Better
My
make
headphones.
buttons
My headphones
smash.
are great.
Huh?
My headphones are fine.
Yeah, that's all me.
Oops.
Sorry about that. But shorts have like been like promoting your channel much more, I guess. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a lot easier for discoverability. At least in my situation as a small streamer and just kind of starting up with that content too. So it's been, I guess, I don't want to call it like tedious work, but it ends up being tedious work. I got to convert all my clips and stuff into that format and then throw them on there. It's great. But it's a good way to, I guess, get everything out there. There's a lot of fun moments and stuff that I was able to share, live on stream, but it's always good to have those kind of memorialized in a way. That way, if anything happens to me, you guys can watch all my dumb clips later and laugh at me. Great. It's a good time.
That's always a good time.
Awesome.
So you were a streamer. Do you stream mostly on Twitch then? I'm guessing.
That is correct. I have tried multi-streaming in the past, to like Facebook gaming, for example.
Right.
I don't know. Ooh, there's Mama.
Yep. That's why I called her too.
Them cheeks.
There's mommy.
Anyway, yeah. So I tried streaming to Facebook gaming in the past. I did a lot of, I guess, soul searching through, I guess, most of the beginning of. No, it was last year for the most part. I'd say like last year, beginning of the last year. A lot of soul searching and streaming, trying to find my niche, but I ultimately settled on Twitch. I think it's kind of the most streamer and viewer friendly platform for sure, despite its drawbacks. But that was where I was happiest and where my following grew the most, I'd argue.
Very nice.
Very good.
I do. I watch a lot of Twitch streamers. I don't partake in the actual streaming. I think we've streamed like maybe a couple times on YouTube because that's how OBS is nicely set up.
Right, right.
But yeah, kudos to you, because that's a lot of work.
It is. Yeah, I don't think I thought that through when I started. Way back. God, I think I like made the channel late 2019. Yeah, it was like December. No, I think it was like Christmas Day 2019. No cap. Like that's when I
Oh,
started
nice.
Hey, happy
setting things up. I was
birthday!
like, just want to do. Yeah, basically, right?
Nah, 2 years.
2 years ahead. So yeah, I think that's what a lot of people don't realize getting into it, you know, because clearly I've got so many networking groups that I'm part of, and there's a lot of small streamers that are, you know, have just kind of started getting into it, and nobody really maths it out, like what you need to do and how much time and effort. Oh God,
Right.
long legs over there. How much time and effort you really have to put into not only, I guess, developing yourself to be like an entertainer and a content creator and things like that, but also, you know, networking with people, making sure you're keeping on top of like, you know, news and games and fucking Twitch TOS. Oh my God.
Right.
So it's been a crazy ride for sure, and I've probably put in way too much time into this at this point, but can't go back now. I've enjoyed it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Well, I mean, I would have had a better year, and that's what I would have changed. Burn, baby, burn.
It's going inferno.
Well, because, like,
Exactly.
it's just seeing, like, your setup on Twitch and YouTube. Like, I want to say it's, I want to say, like, I'm kissing ass or anything, but it does seem very professional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the
Thank you.
fuck you did, but I was like, damn, like, I thought you had, like, a much bigger following, like... It's just everything
Oh,
you have.
no.
Everything you do is so fucking clean. Oh yeah. So in this part, I forgot that you had to reload.
Oh no.
I remember pressing the trigger like no.
Gotta get that jelly back in, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyways, yeah, but I was very impressed.
Oh yeah, no,
With
I
just
mean, I
with your whole,
appreciate
just
it.
your whole
for sure.
setup.
Yeah, you know, and it doesn't take that much to achieve, and I feel like people like lose sight of that. It's it's lighting. It's basically just lighting. Between that, I made my own overlays and stuff, but
Yeah.
no, as far as like camera quality, because I've got a Logitech. It's like the C900 series. I don't remember, and people are kind of surprised that. You know, I just use a webcam rather than like a DSLR, which that's crazy expensive. No, thank you. But there's so many different settings and things you can do, and so many different things like IRL that you can tweak, like, you know, like lighting, like literally $50 on lighting, and this is what you get. Like, it's easy, easy
man.
clap. But that's, I guess, my biggest suggestion. Invest in some softbox lighting and some cool, fun RGB crap for your background. You'll be good to go.
Yeah,
Nice.
right on.
So, talking about streaming, typically how long are your streams when you're doing them?
Yeah. So I try. I don't know. It's varied in the past, but like I try for like at least 4 hours now. I find that's kind of the sweet spot to, you know, get going live notifications posted out there, and then have people tune in, things like that. And then like it normally, depending on the games I'm playing, I guess I should say, like normally that gets me to like some pretty good checkpoints too, if I'm playing like longer single player campaigns, because I don't want to like end in the middle of something like, you know, a huge cliffhanger. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, 4 hours I have guesstimated to be the good sweet spot, except for all my fun little $5 games that only take like an hour to run, but it's fine.
What's
That's why there's so many of them.
What's the longest you ever streamed?
That was my I don't want to call it a flop, but that was my comeback stream. I think like November. Did I run it? I think it was November when I finally got back in the basement. Oh God, how long was it? I think I was streaming for 28 hours, but I'd been up for like 30,
Jesus.
37. Yeah,
28
that was
hours. What the fuck were you playing?
everything. Like, it was
I
basically
feel
I ran a
that.
subathon, so I was gonna be. It was my second 24-hour stream. I'd done another one for I think my birthday this year. and that was a blast. But actually, no, the first one sucked, but this one was actually fun. But you know, I ended up getting a couple subs and things along the way, so we ended up extending the time out pretty far. So
Nice.
yeah, it was a lengthy boy. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I guess the difference was this time I had like monsters to literally, I mean, well, both figuratively and literally keep me awake because I was playing horror games and also chugging Monster.
Nice.
But that really helped to make this a lot easier because I remember the first time I tried running a 24-hour stream, I was not prepared. I had like my game fuel, which I don't know, it says to only take like 2 servings in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
And that did not do it, fam. That did not do it. I was dead by the end of that stream. Like, I was, oh god, I have before and after pictures. It was awful. I was like so out of it. But this one was enjoyable, which says a lot. I don't know, maybe I'm a masochist, but it's fine.
That's amazing.
So do you typically stream horror games, or like what's your go-to game if you're gonna like pick one?
Yeah, horror for sure. You know, I feel like that's kind of the oh, excuse me, hand. There we go. I feel like horror is definitely the niche that I kind of wound up in. I very much enjoy horror games. I like getting the shit scared out of me. It's a good time. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. Yeah, I think I started. It was when I kind of went ham and trying to hit affiliate and then kind of grow my channels late last year that I started actually streaming horror games kind of religiously. And I'd say, you know, ever since then, for sure, I've always done it at least once a week. Terror Tuesdays have been on the menu, even on weeks when I didn't want to stream. So, yeah, it's always been a lot of horror content. I've been diving even more so into it now. Like on my other days that I stream, I used to kind of stream more of a variety of games, but now it's like pretty much just horror or Overwatch, but we don't count that. So it's kind of one or the other, which has been great, you know. And it's kind of nice, I guess, sticking with the one genre because I do enjoy it. I love all things horror. But there's also so many different games and experiences that you can have within it too. And, you know, you don't really get that out of like, oh yeah, I stream FPS games. So I don't know. I think it's very entertaining for me, and I'm sure it's entertaining for people to watch clearly at this point.
Oh yeah, I'd say it is.
So it's been a wild ride for sure, but I don't know. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad that other people love it too. You know, clearly there's, I guess horror streamers are a hot commodity for the most part, and people love seeing others play through stuff that either they've done before or they haven't done before. They like the walkthroughs, they like seeing people's reactions, all that fun jazz.
Well, because that's what gets me watching people play horror games. Like, I mean, I've seen clips where you played the latest Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
And I guess outside, I thought it was really cool you cosplayed as Lady Mortemx, and I was like, oh shit. But there's that one scene in the game where you're up against that slug like baby monster.
Oh, that's the one I walked out on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because like
The giant fetus thing.
Yeah.
Bastard
Oh
child,
my
love
god.
it.
Because
Good time.
because we had streamed I think just about the entire game, and like
Yeah.
that like it's been a long time since I felt like that scared playing a horror game.
Yeah, that thing was not pretty.
Oh no.
By any means.
But like I love like looking up like other streams on YouTube and like just typing that in and seeing how people's reaction on that.
Oh, absolutely.
What was
Yeah.
your thoughts on that thing?
Oh my god, I mean that was pretty horrifying. I mean, I'm not a fan of children. Like, I don't want kids. You can keep your fucking crotch goblins to yourselves, you know what I mean? But
I mean, we got
so,
cats.
you know, seeing it, exactly. All I need are my fur babies. It's good. We're good. Not that I'd be a bad mom, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, no. When I first like I heard it, you know, screaming and stuff, I'm like, oh, that's great. And then like once you turn that corner and you head down that hallway and like you see it kind of coming into the view for the first time, I fucking noped right the hell out of there. Oop.
Yeah.
I'm like this. See, I wish I had a flamethrower in that situation too. Just kill
Right.
it with fire. It's fine.
Everything works out. Just kill it with fire.
Exactly. Fire solves all.
I think just what that scene in Resident Evil is, I didn't mind how it looked. It's just how it sounded.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, yeah.
I was just wearing headphones, so it's right in your ear. Just
Exactly. Oh no.
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, when we were playing it, we were streaming it. I couldn't take it. Like I am a baby when it comes to horror.
Oh, yeah.
Horror, gore.
I'm like a wee baby. And I noped the fuck out.
That's completely understandable.
'Cause
we
were like playing it in my basement, and so it like just made it even more scarier for me. And I just was like, nope, I'm going upstairs. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I was like, Tim, let me know when you're done.
Exactly. Ugh, yeah, no, that thing was grotesque.
Oh.
Well,
Well, speaking of, because you did the Lady I can't say her.
Demetresque. Or Lady D.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
Because I've heard people actually pronounce the U, and like there was some debate, and I don't know. I've always said it like Dimitrescu, but like maybe the U is silent. I don't fucking know.
That's like some anime. Demetrescu. No, I like that.
Well, yeah. Well, however you pronounce it, we just gotta go back to the gameplay because they say it at least once or twice, right?
Well, I was watching someone's interviewing like the actress, and then she said like Demetresque. So
okay, so she says it differently.
Yeah, because she said it.
They actually pronounce it differly in the game too, like character
That's
to
true.
character. Like no, there's no consistency.
Oh goodness.
So okay, we'll go with Dimitrescu. That's fine.
Do you do any other cosplaying?
Yeah. I think if I remember correct, yeah, Lady D was the last cosplay that I've actually whipped up because I'm a broke baby. But I do, I've cosplayed as other fun shenanigans in the past. Do a lot of stuff from anime. I'm trying to think. I've got pictures somewhere too on my Instagram, I'm sure. But I've done like a Kirito and Asuna mashup. I've done two characters from Demon Slayer. I've done some Attack on Titan. I did Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Nice.
What episode was it? The the butt punching fantasy one. I don't remember. She's like in like a 80s pink like workout suit thing.
Oh,
it's great.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I cosplayed for 2 months. So that was fun.
That's awesome.
Gotta love consensual butt touches at anime conventions. It's great. I know there's been a few others here and there in between, and some more casual ones too. But yeah, no, Lady D was the last one I've been working on. I have other plans clearly, but like they all involve millions of dollars that I don't have, and time. That's also a big one. Also very pricey.
Which one would you say is like your favorite?
Of the ones that I have, I mean, I don't know. I guess,
I know, it's a tough question.
It is.
Because you put all that time and effort into it.
Exactly. I mean, so, because, like, I haven't actually made my own cosplay, so all of them are bought to some extent. I'd say I'm honestly, I really like I guess, how my Lady D cosplay turned out, considering it wasn't, like, just a store-bought package of, like, yes, this is character, great. Like, literally, I just hodgepodged a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, like, a few weeks before the game came out. I'm like, yes, this is her, this is perfect. Little did I know that she was going to turn into your worst fucking nightmare, but, yeah, no, I mean, it worked out really well. I guess I'm proud of being able to, I guess, source all that stuff, and I had some accessories and things. Hello, cat. Some accessories and things I kind of rehashed to make it work. One day I hope to actually have, like, the real dress rather than, I think it's just like a cocktail dress, basically, that I got for her, but...
It's because it's just like a 1950s, like, style. And that's why it goes, like, a 50s, like, cocktail dress.
Yeah, exactly. So, that was close,
Oh, yeah.
Not too bad, considering...
I mean, like, I thought, like, it was, like...
It yet.
Like, I thought you went to, like a cosplay website and just bought, like, a whole pack.
Nah, I probably would have. I do want the dress. One day. Right, kitten? Grabby cat.
Little kitties. Ours are
Mhm.
asleep right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. These are her waking and screaming hours. So I apologize in advance. You're gonna hear a cat for the rest of this video.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
fine.
I had I mean, I don't know if I talked about it on a previous episode, but back in October, I went to Indiana Comic Con with me, one of my best friends, and I had dressed up as a an umbrella like scientist. I want to say,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
and I mean, you know, I went on Amazon, I got the lab coat, and then some
Umbrella patches.
yeah umbrella patches, and then like just pieced it all together, and then like
Nice.
oh yeah, it was fun. And I was walking around, and then my goal, because I had a sheet of paper that said it's like it was basically a petition for for the Nemesis project. I was like, you know, help us reach our signatures, and you know,
I thought it was a sign-up sheet for the Nemesis project.
there's a bit of both. You petition and you sign up, so.
Great.
And
That's awesome.
God, no, it was amazing because once I got there, I was like, wow, I actually choked up, and I was like too nervous to walk up to people and be like,
Aw.
can you sign this? But I saw a lot of people dress up. Like I saw a couple Lady D's, I saw a couple Heisenbergs. I I think that was it. I think I saw one person as a Raccoon City cop. But then I was
Oh.
like, fuck, I'm too nervous. But there was one person, I went to a Jill Valentine cosplay, and I was like, yo, you gotta sign my fucking thing.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh,
That was
just a
in,
smack around there.
just a little smack,
Sorry.
a little wake up.
Little love
I
tap.
love tip. Yeah. Oh
Uh,
god, that must have been so fun though. See, like interactive cosplays, I think like that. I think those are the best experience, honestly. Like, and it it doesn't have to be anything canon or crazy. It just just simple stuff like that is
Oh, yeah.
so cool.
Wasn't your next
It's-
idea to be James Jonas Jameson from Spider-Man? Declaring
because I want to
colors
try
of Spider-Man?
because I want to try to go back to Indiana in October. I'm gonna try to dress up as J. Jonah Jameson from Spider Man, and like my idea is to get like two. I want to get like two Polaroid cameras. So one camera, like I'll like take pictures of Spider-Man cosplayers in a sense, and the other one will be a
Mhm.
selfie with them, and then they can have it, if that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't want to take a picture, like okay, I'll email you, I'll send you the photos. I'm like, here, have a Polaroid.
Right. Yeah, that's a little bit more convenient, I'd argue for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be fun though. Just heckle all the Spider-Mans you come across. It's been great.
Oh, yeah, I saw a bunch at Indiana.
I'm sure there's gonna be so many more, especially after the movie that came out. God,
Hell
that was
yeah.
so good.
Oh, it was. Oh. Have you been to any conventions?
I have back in the day. I
Pre-Rona.
yeah, well, yeah, that too. No, I've been to Anime Central 3, 4 times, something like that. Circa like late high school years, but and I think I've been to Anime Midwest once, but I was very drunk and don't remember much of it.
Nice.
But yeah, at some point, like the money I used to go to cons, peekaboo, um, ended up getting put towards going on cruises every year. So I made that trade-off. It was kind of the adult move, I guess, but I still cosplayed in my free time.
That's awesome, hey.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that hasn't happened for a minute though.
I guess I just get so happy every time I hear your cat.
Oh, that's fair. She's a little serotonin machine. It's great.
Our cats are so quiet. We have to bully one of them to meow.
Oh, that's fair.
We literally hold him and we go, "Who's the baby?" And then like we won't let him down until he meows. But we always give him a treat after, so it's not like,
Yeah. No.
bully to the meow and then leave him be. No, we give him a treat.
Ah, yes, train them well. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't train them to talk. I don't know why Jinx is so talkative, but like seriously, I'll be laying there. It'll be like 5 a.m. I'm just trying to sleep, fam, and she'll be "Rah!" just in my ear hole. Don't do it. You don't know the blessings of quiet cats. I swear.
I
She's crawling all over my desk.
our second cat Obi, because we have two cats, Cal and Obi. When we first got him, he would like lay out, or he would like stand on the side of my bed and scream at me for food in the morning, because that's all he knew what to do. He was like, "I'm hungry," and would just scream. So it'd just be like at like 4 a.m. And I was like, "What?"
Well, that's the thing, like, because I think like the comparison is that like dogs see us as separate entities and they're so happy for our existence, but like cats just see us as big dumber cats. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So they yell at us because clearly cats have their own nonverbal communication, but
Mhm.
like the verbal's all that we understand, and we don't understand it, so it's even worse. I think that's why at least Jinx screams her head off, and that's why they yell at us for food all the time.
Oh yeah.
And like, what's kind of funny is that so with that particular cat, Obi, a few months back we had one of my buddies stay the night, and the next morning, like we all wake up and he's like, yeah. So Obi like sat on my chest and started screaming at me while I was sleeping. We're like, oh yeah, he tends to do that.
That's just Obi.
Just like.
Yep.
And this is like when we
Remember,
like just first got him. Like he's calmed down and like he doesn't scream as much.
oh,
But
well, that's good.
but yeah.
He thinks you guys are learning, so he's backed off. It's like what happened. I had my one of my close friends. He lives up in Minnesota. He came over. I think it was like early November. I had a pancake party here. He stayed the night, and like I guess at some point in the evening, our big chonky cat Milkshake just like I think it was like probably like 3 a.m. or something. And she just ran up to him because he was sleeping on the floor, and she just started pestering the shit out of him. Like, she's a fat cat too. Like, this cat, she ain't no small potato. She's a chonk. And she just like flopped over on him, started meowing at him, kneading him. Like, it's like, I'm just trying to sleep. This is not what I signed up for.
Oh my
So,
god.
Yeah, it's crazy, and that's just the two cats that actually I don't mind having down here. We have
Oh.
7 total. Oh boy.
You guys have
You
7?
goofed. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
damn.
5 cats who live upstairs, but they're all assholes to this one, Jinx.
Oh.
She's my baby, so
Mm.
yeah, she doesn't really get along with them. Milkshake's kind of like the mediator between them all. She keeps the peace. She's the peacekeeper for the most part, so that's why she's allowed down here, but the other ones, not so much.
Every
Not
time
that I
you
don't love
say
them. I do.
every time you say milkshake, I always think I'm just thinking of the song where it's like my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
She does though. No. I love the chunk.
So
And it's
squishy.
actually really
thick.
it's hilarious because she's like afraid of any other human being for the most part. Like, I'll have people over, she's hiding the whole time. She wants nothing to do with any of that business.
I feel that
Like,
though.
even when I bring over new suitors, and she just hides. So it's
Aw.
like, great, you brought the boys, but like now you want nothing to do with them. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for this assistance, cat. You're supposed to be my wingman. I can't believe you.
We had a Halloween party this year, and we thought, oh, the cats are gonna hide because they haven't been in an interaction with all these many people before. But we ended up like sitting in a like kind of like a maybe like
Like a
C.
circle.
Like like a circle maybe.
Oh yeah, like a C.
Um,
Yeah.
And the cats were like the center of attention. They were like, look at me, I am cat. And they like all the pets, wanted all the attention. It was funny because I
That's
dressed up as a ringleader, and they were like my lion
Oh.
and panther. And so I'm like, well, it worked out perfectly because they want to be the center of
Nice.
attention.
Exactly. That's awesome. Circus of cats. Imagine not having issues trying to herd cats. Unbelievable.
That'd be
You're
amazing.
God or something, I swear.
Oh man.
I guess real quick, should we dive in our ad real quick?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I meant to, because I tried to casually bring, like, have an ad flow into our previous conversation about, like, how, being shy to talk to people. I totally forgot, so here's the ad. Today's episode is sponsored by NPC Energy. NPC Energy is a great interactive 10-video online course where you can learn how to talk to people when they talk to you. Sometimes it is hard to figure out the right words to say on the spot, and we want to give you, the listener, 25% off at checkout using our special code CasualDP. Again, that's CasualDP. Link will be down below.
Double. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. We like to joke about that. Because when
That's beautiful.
after we thought of the name, because he thought of it originally, I was just like, huh, how are we gonna shorten this for Twitter? Oh shit.
That's fantastic. 10 out of 10. Big brain moments right there. It's great.
I guess Nicole, going back to because you know how when you go to YouTube and type in
Her name.
yeah, and then you get like some other stuff. Because if you go on YouTube and type in casual drink and play podcast, you'll find the one episode that me and my buddy previously did like a couple years ago. Because we tried to start doing it, and we did in a sense like our first episode, and I had lost that that email and the login, and I don't think I could get it back. So because if I could, I would grab it and take it down.
Right,
Like,
that's
well,
fair.
fuck. So
I think I've looked up Casual Drink and Play podcast too many times for it to bring it up for me, because I only see
Yeah.
their stuff.
it's our stuff.
Honestly, that's true. Like once you got them cookies though, like you should be good. As long as people get to like one of your main videos and like watch that, then when they go to research for you, should be fine. I wonder if you can like actually reach out to YouTube and be like, yo, can you just remove this? That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it's hard to prove ownership if you don't have the credentials. You just got skewered, my friend. You were.
Oh, I
shish
did. Yeah.
I feel like the only thing he would have to do is be like, listen to my voice. I'm that guy.
I was gonna
Right,
record my voice and
exactly.
send it to him in an email.
Yeah, I re-looked up your name, and it's like, some, like, the Comdas? Lady
What?
Yeah, and then it's like, obesity, the post-mortem autopsy.
That's great. I feel this. No, fucking A.
Well, what?
What?
Yeah, I'm hoping. And it's funny too, cause like I've gone to like search for my YouTube channel on like not my main computer sometimes, and I've pulled up
Incognito.
like there's some kind of like music video, I guess. I don't know.
I think that's what I was just saying.
Yeah. It's oh my gosh. I was like, okay, well that's a thing, I guess. It's fine. So hopefully one day, I guess that's the goal. One day I hope to be big enough to where one search is all it takes. I'm right at the top.
Oh, that is like,
we'll
it's
see how it
like,
goes.
it's like yep, I'm set to retire. I am done.
Yeah, pretty much. I can die happy now. It's fine.
No cadaver videos, just horror videos.
Yeah, I mean there might be cadavers involved. You don't know. You don't know.
It's not centered around the cadavers, is what I'm trying to get at.
True. Right. Yeah, most of the time. I don't know. Sometimes I might have to hide a dead body. I thought you were about to shoot your homeboy. I could not see their face. I thought it was like a mannequin or something. I was
No,
not
I
happy
thought it
about
was
this.
one of those.
Oh my guys.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those androids. I was like, oh.
Them
I think in
droids.
this, I was like, well, we got put out of misery.
Seriously though, honestly, like this game would have been a lot shorter. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I had because I played this game when it first came out like a couple years ago, and I've got to the part. I mean, I don't know if you personally played the entire game.
Don't get me started on the 24 fucking hours it took me for one goddamn playthrough of this game. But yes, please go
Oh
on.
yeah. Anyways, I got stuck in the part where it's like I think it's towards the finale where you're in like a hive and there's like multiple aliens walking around. And I was so frustrated. I was like, I'm fucking done with this game, man.
Serious? Oh my god, yeah. I can't believe I trooped through this game. I will tell you that much. Like, especially that ending. I mean, just the end bit in general. All that. Fuck no. Mm-mm.
Because you can't
Never
you can't
again.
kill them. I thought you could.
Exactly. No, not one fucking bit. And the best part is the actual ending. I can't even. My reaction, like when the game actually ended. I'm not gonna like actually spoil it, but there's something that happens. It's a cutscene, you know, and I'm sitting there, dead silent, watching this cutscene, and then something happens, and I realize my whole life is a lie, and my whole life was just meaningless this whole time. And like, it took me a few seconds to process this in my head. I was trying to find the best way to handle the situation, you know, emotionally and physically, and all I could do was just scream. Like, it's just scream bloody murder. That was the only reaction I had.
I
It
have
was
to
so
ask.
frustrating.
All right, so I guess if you're the viewer listening,
Spoiler alert.
if you made it this far, thank you. We really appreciate
too.
it. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment.
Plug.
Spoiler alert. How's the game end?
You just tell us I'm not gonna play it.
Yes. Okay. So, basically, one way or another, like Ripley gets, or not Ripley. I mean, well, yeah, Ripley, but not
Yeah,
Ripley.
Amanda,
You know what I mean? Yeah. So she ends up. I think it's like you're an escape pod or something. I don't remember how she gets there, but she's like floating in space. You think she's dead and like your whole life was meaningless, and then like all of a sudden, like some kind of rescue ship comes by, right? And like you see the searchlight go over her, and then like I think it's like her eye twitches or something about her twitches. So like she's still alive,
Right.
but she's infected. You know, like she's probably got a little baby chest burster in her, so it's all just gonna start over again. So like once I saw that twitch, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And like my brain, like there was some lag time once the credits hit though, just like no, I was so mad, so fucking mad. It's like, it's awesome. I literally put in 24 hours into this game just to fucking die at the end. Like, no. Did the ends justify the means? I don't know.
Probably not.
But it was fun. I mean, it's a good experience. Like, I guess to an extent. I got really impatient at the end, which is why it took me so long to get through it. Because I'm like, yeah, I'll just run past all of them. No, they were not about that life. I'm just glad I didn't play this on Xbox though, with like the voice, whatever. Like you can't breathe into your microphone or else she hears you. I think you were on Xbox, right?
No, so at this point, I think you have to have the Xbox One Connect. You have to have the Connect plug-in, and then because there is a feature where you could switch it on, and if you make a sound, or everyone makes a sound, you're kind of fucked. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I would have been absolutely screwed. It probably would have taken me 48 hours to get through this.
Why would you willingly put yourself through that, though? Like, turning that on.
Mental
like,
illness.
They like pain. I don't know. Some people like getting choked.
But
Alright.
Anyways,
oh yeah, lots of childhood trauma. It's great. It's fine. You know, this is just reliving that. It's okay. Like that's why we put up with this game.
I think one thing's about isolation. I almost called it Alien Covenant. I was like, yeah, what I like about Alien Covenant. Sorry, what I like about Alien Isolation. It's just this, like, it's like this game because it looks like it's what the '70s, like the late '70s, think the future looks like.
Yeah, it's true though.
Like it feels very vintage.
Yeah, definitely. Followed with the schmovies and all that. Like
Yeah.
I really dig the vibes overall, especially because it ended up being such a good game. When I first got it, I you know, clearly I'd heard great things, like, yeah, it's a great horror experience, so on and so forth. But I'm not like super into like the 70s and 80s as like, you know, decades and themes and all that. So I don't know. I was a little put off by it at first, but like after I got into the game and started getting my cheeks clapped every 2 seconds, it was a great time. Great time. I really enjoyed the aesthetic overall. I like how they worked it into like, you know, hacking locks and all that stuff too. It's really cute.
Yeah, it's like for this part right here, I had to like this whole gameplay. I had to like shake off some rust. Yeah, because like with this, like, fuck, how do I do this? I'm like, oh wait, I have to find a sweet spot and then match up the.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just got a PlayStation 5, but we had to go back to our Xbox because we didn't know how to record the video of it yet.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, so
That's
we had to.
understandable.
Yeah, so we had to boot up the old Xbox One.
Dust it
The
off.
old X-Bone. I feel that. Mine is just a glorified Netflix, HBO, and I don't know what else to use. Prime stream device.
Oh, yeah, I
Like that
got you.
is what it is now.
That's what our bedroom one is, because like we moved in
Yep.
together, and I had an Xbox and he had an Xbox. So one of them was in our living room, the other one was in the bedroom. The one in the bedroom is
Yeah.
literally just a slave.
It's
just
just a
for
streaming machine.
Streaming slave. Oh, God.
streaming slave, yeah, pretty much. My favorite thing is when, because I have the Call of Duty one, so it's like a little sensor, so it's not a button, and
Nice.
it will just randomly turn on during the night, during the day. You'll just hear it boot up, and I'm like, oh god, I have to walk into
Yeah.
the other room, unplug it.
I feel that. Is it the Advanced Warfare one? That's one I have.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those sounds. Yeah, my cats used to like, I don't know, I guess rustle around near my entertainment center in the middle of the night too. So, I can only assume some beans ended up slapping that button a few times, or at least the sensor on it, you know. So, not a good time, but
It's a great time.
I mean, it sounds cool, looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Advanced Warfare was a shit game, but like it's fine. It's cool. We're not gonna talk about that.
My buddy got it for me for my birthday or Christmas. I don't remember exactly which one, because he wanted to play
Nice.
video games with me again because I didn't have
Yay!
the Xbox One. And so he's like, hey, I got this off of one of our buddies from work. Like, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, I don't remember. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I got it, we played video games, and then I went to college. And then my roommate was like, alright, well, we can use this as, like, for Netflix and stuff. And I'm like, that's perfect. And I play video games on the weekends, whatever. And I was at class, and my roommate was like, yo, the Xbox just turned on, and, like, I'm in the bedroom, nobody else is in the apartment. And I'm like, what?
The poltergeist.
And I was like, oh, maybe we have a ghost that just keeps turning it on. And then I realized,
Good God past.
but then I realized the sensor is just weird and will just like randomly turn on. Like,
Yeah, it was super sensitive for the longest time.
oh yeah. We've come to the point where we just like unplug the entirety of it and just like, we'll plug you back in when we need you.
That's one way to do it. Probably saves on the electric too. It's fine.
Yeah. Because that was like the biggest thing is that like me and him, we'd be asleep and then like 3 a.m. it turns on and I wake up and the room's all lit and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, the Xbox is on.
So I hate to
Yeah.
cut you off. It's this scene right here where I was like, oh my god.
Oh, is this when Cal hit you?
Yeah, this one, I was like, my heart was fucking pounding.
Yeah.
And I'm dancing around. And around this part right here, my cat decides to jump up on the chair and like scare the shit out of me.
Hot damn cat.
I
Yeah,
feel like
did
if you
not
just
like the
abruptly stop is when it
Yeah,
that might have been.
maybe. I don't know. I remember like smacking him with my hand, like, get the fuck out of here.
And I'm in the background trying.
the best.
I was like,
IRL jump scares are so good, so good.
yeah, I was just sitting on the couch and I just see Cal jumping up and Tim freaking out and I'm trying not to cackle. Just because I don't want him to be like all upset because I'm laughing my ass off, but it was so funny. It was so funny.
Right.
You got any streams going on tonight or today?
No, I am taking off until Monday. Normally, my new schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but yeah. So normally Fridays I do like VR stuff for the most part. It's been switching. I mean, it's been VR, but like the content is switched up for sure. But yeah, I was like, no, I kind of want to get hammered on my own time on Friday, so
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not streaming this week.
What VR do you have or use?
I have the Index with full body, so it's great. It's a good time. Top of the line as far as what consumers can purchase right now. There's so many different headsets and techs in the works though. So kind of cool stuff to look forward to between next year and the year after. Hopefully.
Because like I've always wanted to get like a VR like the what's it called, like the Quest?
I don't know.
Yes,
There's,
do
like-
it. So I could spend hours I could spend hours selling you on VR. Like by the time we're done talking, you will have a VR headset on its way to you. I'm not joking. Like, I'm such an advocate for it because I love it. High key, but I'll keep it short and sweet. But no, definitely like Quest 2 is easily like your best option to purchase right now. Unless you want like the ease of full body, then like maybe look into the Index, but still, even then, you can still set up full body tracking with the Quest as well.
Yeah.
But you can't be that priced. You really can't. Like, the quality of the headset's pretty good, and like for $300, like that's an easy sell. If you have enough money for like any other console, 300 on the Quest 2 is like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, because I
If
saw
I had $300, I would buy one, and I already have the Index. Like,
yeah, because I saw it was on like Amazon. Because because for a while I was trying to get a PS5. I'm like, what if I just take a different course and just buy like a Quest, and like just get in the VR, kind of world.
you went with the PS5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's because I also had a say in it.
Ah, okay. Well, still unbelievable. Both of you. Shame on you.
Oh, I can't
Well,
do VR.
The only time I dabbled in VR is that when I lived in my mom's, my brother, so he had a PS4 and he bought the PlayStation VR, and like we spent like I put a lot of hours in that PlayStation VR just playing. There's a fucking like a first person Spider-Man game and I was just swinging around.
Didn't you do LA Noir?
LA Noir. There's like Creed, like a boxing game.
Yep.
I was like, this is Surgeon Simulator is probably hands down the best VR experience. Also, Resident Evil Biohazard is pretty good in VR, but
I wanted to play that so bad. I've been
It
meaning
is-
to try to get. There's like some bootleg software you can get to play it on PC too, but man, I
It-
want it so bad.
it was funny because when my brother he got the VR about a week later, I was like, I heard Resident Evil 7 has like a VR thing, so went out and bought it and then installed, and once I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. I put it on. It's like being in a haunted house.
Yeah, basically.
I was like, oh. I was like, oh no. I had to take off. I'm like, I can't do this. It's too fucking scary.
Yeah, VR has definitely, I guess, enhanced a lot of the horror content I normally stream. At least for me, it's hard to tell. Like, I don't know, from a viewer perspective, I always think it's kind of bland because, like, you can't really see my reactions and stuff, right? I feel like that's half the fun most of the time, but no, being like playing Phasmophobia and just having a ghost like come up and like right in your ear hole. Oh yeah, no. Oh
I feel the
god.
chills down your spine. Like, oh.
Yeah. Makes my skin crawl. Yeah, it's a whole new level of just get me out of here nopeness. Can confirm, but it's so worth it. So worth it. So worth it at the end of the day. Now the thing is, so like a lot of people like are like, oh well, if I do get VR, I want to bye doc. Yikes. They I want to go big with it. I want to get everything, all the bells and whistles. So it's gonna take time to get the money, whatever. But I'll be real like cut and dry honest with you. The VR like gaming market is not where it needs to be to, I guess, necessitate investing in the super expensive equipment. Like there are so few games on the market right now that have a lot of replayability to them. So like, give yourself a year with a headset and like you're pretty much caught up and kind of out of things to do, which is sad, but it's because it's new.
Right.
So I mean, clearly there's a lot of stuff in the works, which is great, like new MMORPGs in VR, which I'm still looking forward to. But like nothing really scrapes the I guess the real big itch. Like I bought the Index early 2020. I've had the Rift CV1 prior to that, and like all I use it for these days is VR chat. Like that's about it.
I mean, like
It's so sad.
because that was my plan. I was like, if I go out and get like an actual VR, I was gonna use it for VR chat and get the game Blades and Sorcery and get like the Star Wars like mod.
Yeah, for the lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah, the lightsaber, like just the whole like spiel. Cause seeing all over like iFunny and TikTok, I was like, oh god. I just,
Yeah,
oh, it just looks so much fun.
true. It's those games are a blast, but like, that's the thing. Like the majority of like the bigger titles for VR are all I'd say they play arcade-esque like that. Like you just fight, hordes and waves of enemies, and that's about it. There's not a lot of substance to them. So, like Blade and Sorcery, like it's a lot of fun, but it wears down real fast. Unless you get a bunch of different mods to kind of explore with, of course. But I don't know. That's just my biggest gripe, I'd say, about where it is right now. Because there's so much development going into I guess more business related on the VR, which is necessary for our development in games too. But like a lot of it's going towards like the medical fields and like military stuff too.
Right.
So we just kind of have to wait out through this like tough spot of like, all right, people still need to see the potential in all this, give it some time, and then you know, hopefully we'll have some better content to look forward to in the future.
So, do you think the VR was it like ahead of its time in a sense? Like, do you think we're not quite there yet for gaming?
I wouldn't. Well, let me put it this way. I like any new like console system, like things like that. Any new tech is gonna have some growing pains, like out the gate.
Right.
I think like VR tech as it is right now is like the technology end of it, not so much the software. I think it's pretty right on the money for like what we're desiring. It could use some upgrades clearly to kind of compete with like, oh yeah, play, you know, Forza insert number here on my 4K no, like that's not the kind of experience that you're gonna get, but just the immersion alone is so worth it. But as far as like actual gameplay and all that stuff, like the games and things that we have to experience as gamers, I think it's only lacking right now because there are so few big name developers who are actually kind of putting a finger into the pie. But once, you know, more big name developers or better indie developers get on board, I think we're going to be in a much better position to see a lot more AAA titles like Half-Life Alyx and things like that. Things to actually make it worthwhile, as compared to what we've been seeing lately. And it's not that, you know, replayable experiences don't currently exist. They do, and that's why you know, we still have the market for things like that. But the market right now in terms of the games is very, very overpopulated with games that you can't play every day, all day, or at least normal people can't. I don't know. I can't play Phasmo every day, all day. Like, no, no, no. Not even because it's like scary. It's just like, well, this is Phasmo. I mean, it's just. I wanna see better, but I don't think the tech's ahead of its time by any means, but like we're definitely ahead of our time in terms of tech, or the software end of it, I should say. But I have high hopes for like, you know, next couple years here to hopefully see some better progress from people, but we'll see. Fingers crossed.
I'm just hoping that we'll have like a real life like Ready Player One kind of scenario.
Yeah. You know, they have Oasis in VR. Like there was when the movie came out for that, they actually made like an Oasis, like I don't know if it was like a beta or like early access game on Steam, and it's free to play.
Oh.
But it's dead in the water. Like they haven't done anything with it since. But it could have been so cool. Like, I was so excited for it too when I finally saw it on there. I was like, yeah, I tried it out. It's a lot of fun. They have the different like games and areas and stuff you can go into, but it's not polished by any means. So that was a letdown. But like, I hope one day, I don't know if it's gonna be Elon or whoever, but I'd like to see some full dive like SAO, because that's what inspired my weeb ass to get into all this shit to begin with.
Well, I mean, I imagine that because Mark Zuckerberg kicked off like the metaverse, and that's like a huge that's a VR thing, right? No.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But it's like it's for like business, like interacting people at home.
Right. They're definitely gearing it more towards that, which. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. I think that end of it is it's a bit of a stretch to reach more at this point. That might be ahead of its time, honestly. I don't think we're that disconnected from reality just yet. But maybe someday it'll pan out in its favor. But like basically in the communities, like meta's a fucking joke. Be real cut and dry there. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be like some big name company somewhere who's going to adopt it and be like, yeah, let's dump more money into Zuckerberg and use this otherwise useless technology. It's fine. I mean, there's some cool features and things, especially with the Quest and stuff, because like you don't even need your controllers for at least the Quest 1, I'm pretty sure the Quest 2 as well. Like, so you can like type on a virtual keyboard, and like you don't have to touch anything. Like you don't have to hold controllers like a normal, headset and rig and all that. Which is so cool. I wish they had that with the Index. Like the technology's there, just it's not actually implemented and it's so goofy.
Right.
So I'd love to see that. I guess going forward, they're trying to implement that kind of thing, but I don't know. It's just not as efficient yet, and I think that's where we're gonna see um, a lot of the drop off is because it's kind of gimmicky, I guess is the best way I can put it.
I don't know. I got you. I don't know. One of these days like I said, I'll get a Quest. I mean, I was just looking at one like while we were talking for a second.
I was about to say.
I was like,
Yo,
Oculus
even
Quest
if
2?
you could probably find a used one for like dirt cheap right now, and then if you blow, I think it's like $100 to make it a Franken Quest with the Vibe strap, like you're golden, like easy clap. That's the best money spent, no lie. I'd do it right now if I could.
Perhaps. We're at 55 minutes. Alright. I think it's about time we wrap things up.
Would you like to plug yourself now?
Oh my god, do I get to? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, hey, hi, you've been listening to Lady Mortemx. Thank you guys for inviting me to the podcast. It's been a great time. I do stream on twitch.tv/Lady Mortemx. And Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, if you enjoy amateur esports content on Overwatch or especially horror content of all game genres and varieties, take a peek-see. We have a fun, loving, and rowdy community of 18 plus kiddos. Everybody's a kid. You can be older than me, you're still a kid.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we enjoy the games, and we've got Discord server and all that fun stuff set up too. So if you're looking for a place to call home and you're a fellow weird degenerate like we are, stop by, say hi. I'd love to meet you. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, comment on this podcast, please.
Oh, thank you.
Let the casual DP team know what is up, please.
All right.
Thank you so much. We appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll get you on for future episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be a good time.
We love reoccurring guests.
Oh, of course.
All
Anytime
right.
you got horror games, you hit me up.
Oh hell yeah! I think anything horror, cause I mean, love the games, the movies, anything.
I'm here for it.
Awesome. Well, all right, listeners. Goodbye.
Bye.